A question coming into the season was, how would first-time play caller Klint Kubiak do after taking over the offensive coordinator role from his pops, Gary? Would he be another shrinking violet? Would he be just another kid who couldn't hack it in daddy's business? Or would he innovate the family business and modernize the Kubiak-Shanahan offense? Well, so far so good, and the offense has been kick-ass. That's right. Kirk Cousins is playing the best ball of his career. The running game is humming, even without Dalvin Cook, and the offensive line is playing the best it has played in probably a decade, and the play calling is a big part of all of that. PFF Eric Eager, the doctor, go. Even with the turbulent week one, Klint Kubiak is currently the highest-rated offensive play caller using our PFF offensive play caller rating system through week 3. So far, he's answered the call better than anyone expected. Now, I don't know what any of that means, but people much smarter than me put that together, so they're like, okay, we're in. And yeah, week 1 was a disaster with all the penalties on offense. 1st and 20, 3rd and 20, all that stuff. And it's like, boo, boy blundered, he can't call plays. Well, you try calling plays on 3rd and forever. But even with week 1, the Vikings offense this season is 8th in the league in points, 3rd in yards, 7th in passing yards, 4th in passing TDs with 8, number 1 in turnovers, asterisk. 4th in first downs, as well as 2nd in the league in PFF passing with an 86.9 grade, 2nd to only the Bucks. And offensively, DVOA-wise from Football Outsiders, they are 9th. They're 9th in the league. And we said all offseason, no one in that building knows Kirk Cousins better than Klint Kubiak, who's been his quarterback's coach for the past 2 seasons. So he was going to put him in advantageous spots, and he's going to shield him from bad situations. And you've seen that through the first 3 games of the seasons. Spots where historically Kirk Cousins, maybe he can't help himself. Like maybe he's just going to throw it into triple coverage or make a big mistake. Klint is sort of taking those away and putting him in the nice. Very similar to how Pat Shurmur protected Case Keenum from himself in 2017. And you notice how Case, before the Vikings with Shurmur and after the Vikings with Shurmur, has been way more wide open and more highly variant than his magical season here in purple. And it's very similar to the offensive line as well. Like, you know, Rashad Hill's your left tackle. You know that he's a very solid high-end backup, but probably not going to be your long-term starter. He probably can't track Chandler Jones one-on-one, so you give him help. You chip with the tight end. You chip with C.J. Ham. You roll away from Chandler Jones when he's on that left side of the offense. And you do not do 5 and 7 step straight dropbacks in clear passing situations when the defense can pin their ears back. You don't do that. No, and things make sense. It's more than just the run, throw that we've seen from offensive coordinators during the Zimmer regime. The play action, where Kirk is one of the best play action quarterbacks in the game, it makes sense. Counters after defenses adjust. Counters to the counters. Always stay in one step ahead. And the basics of the Kubiak system are still around. You want to run the ball because you got Dalvin freaking Cook and Alexander Madison, and you have offensive linemen that were picked up to block up the predominantly outside zone scheme, and then you play action off of that. Get the ball out to Jefferson and Thielen and KJ and Gronklin. Oh my. And it's the Kubiak scheme just modernized. You got some jet sweeps. There's a lot of pre-snap motion going on. 3 wide, 11 personnel. Who knew? The Vikings were dead last in 3 wide receivers, 11 personnel last season. Now they're up near the top. Getting KJ Osborne involved as a true blue wide receiver 3. More screens. All the screens that we saw Madison against Seattle. Could we see those with a healthy Dalvin, please? Please. And also just funky random things like Thielen in at running back, the Jefferson reverse pass. Just things that have to keep opposing defensive coordinators up at night. Just think a little longer. Because, hey, guess what? We may throw these in there. Elaborate set pieces, man. That's right. And defenses are on their toes, and I don't see that changing with the Vikings' weapons on offense. And it's so far so good with Klint. But now let's see it after defensive coordinators get some tape on him, start tracking his tendencies, and then let's see the cat and mouse game go on. I'm betting on Klint. I think that him and Kirk and this offense are going to keep on rolling, baby. And now if the defense... Zim, if the defense can just get on point, man, this is going to be a dangerous football club. That's right. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Klint Kubiak, doing all right. So far this season, let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.